on the street there that were a little, annoying. So.
It happens.
Yeah, of course.
Girls get drunk and they get annoying.
I see a tour bus. There must be a band.
You know?
Yeah. They usually want to come inside. They're like, oh, I'm coming inside. No, you're not.
No.
So they're not even interested in the band either. They just want to be in a tour bus.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, I guess we can get this started up. I got should be recording already, so.
Oh, sweet. All right.
All right.
Alright.
You want us to be...
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's probably best.
Okay, alright, cool. Hey everybody, this is that drummer guy Josh Runquist, and I'm here with Cristiano from Fleshgod Apocalypse, who will be opening for Origin and Kataklysm here tonight at Station 4 in St. Paul. How's it going, man?
Very good, thank you.
Like I was saying before I turned on the camera, this is actually my first time seeing you guys after being a fan for a couple of years.
Nice.
And I'm very glad I can finally see you guys.
Oh yeah, we're stoked, man. It's always good to, having the chance to play in front of new people. You know what I mean? It's like one of the most important things for us to be able to be discovered and rediscovered. It's of course it's good to have old fans. I mean, people that already knows what it's all about. But it's also good to try to impress people if possible. We try to do that. So.
Oh, you absolutely impressed me the first time I heard of you guys.
Thank you.
So I may have this wrong, but I would say like the breaking out for you guys would be Summer Slaughter last year.
Yeah, I mean it hasn't been the first time for us in the United States,
right?
Or in North America in general, but but that's been probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
So far, we've been touring North America with Suffocation in 2010, and it has been actually the first time for us here. And I have to say it has been so sweet as per the package and the people and the tour itself, but so hard for us as a tour. I mean, as a logistically, like we drove ourselves in a minivan, 4 of us, and we were not used to the North American distances. You know, we're European. Everything is tiny there. Everything is close to each other. So we came here. We were like, whoa, really? But we made it. So that's pretty much what happened. And the Summer Slaughter Fest, it has been incredible. Such an experience.
Wow. And I'm glad to hear it because you guys deserve all the credit that you're getting so far and all the popularity that's coming.
Thank you.
So how were you able to land the Kataklysm tour?
Sorry, what was that?
How were you able to get onto the Kataklysm tour?
I mean, we've been offered this tour, actually, I can't remember when, but it was pretty much during the winter, spring time. And we said, from the beginning, we said, oh yeah, we're doing that. We're having such a sweet package on this tour as well. We've been doing Canada, a lot of Canada so far, with Origin, Kataklysm, and Rose Funeral, and we'll be from now on. Actually, Origin is going to be on the tour until tomorrow in Chicago, and then we're going to switch and be direct support to Kataklysm from that day on. Which is a huge opportunity for us, and being on tour with a band, such a band like Kataklysm, is like you can't say no.
Oh, absolutely. So I haven't actually checked. Is it about like a half-hour set that you guys are doing for this tour?
35 today, and it actually changes because we have different kind of shows on this tour. We started with 2 big open-air festivals, which has been 30 minutes for us because of heavy Montreal, heavy Toronto. There was a system of a down there, so we couldn't really play that late.
Oh, true.
So 30 minutes for us there, and then we're playing 35 minutes, and then we're gonna play 40 minutes during the next days, I think, and 45 before the end. Actually, I'm not sure when, but yeah, we have different shows.
Wow, very cool. So for the live shows, how are people, fans that just hear like the Violation or see the video for that on YouTube, how do they feel when they hear the older material? Does it seem to go over as well?
I think so. I mean, the most massive communication, I would say, flow from the fans we had It has been when we came out with new songs and the video for the last album we have out, Agony, which has been a little bit of a change for us in a matter of sound. I mean, the sound is pretty much the same, but we decided to put the orchestra all over the place and to make our music being symphonic in some way, you know.
Right.
And that's pretty much what we wanted to do from the beginning, but we had to take step by step, you know, to face in the right way the composition and the idea in some way. But a lot of people, we knew that, of course, it's normal when you make changes in your sound and you have a fan base that, you know, refers to the previous album. They're gonna be, most of them are gonna be, okay, I prefer, you know, the previous sound. In our case, I have to say, we had that, of course, but most of the people came to us and wrote to us and whatever, saying that they were all, you know, amazed by what we did, and this has been incredible for us. Really, really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I've been a fan since the first album, and I'm glad to see the progression that you guys are going in so far.
That's good, and you know, it's one very important thing for us. We mean we really mean the project Fleshgod Apocalypse in such an evolution path. For us, we can't really be the same forever. We can't feel like that. We would get bored, you know. And you can't really get bored of what you do. You have to have fun. You have to like what you do. Otherwise, the people is gonna feel it. And I'm not saying we only do that for the people.
Right.
Of course, we do that for ourselves as well. And we start from that point. And if you do that in the right way, in a passionate way, and with all the, you know, true feelings you have, then they will feel it, and it'll be, of course, much better. Of course, you can like it or not like it, but it's different. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
When you meet a band, when you see a show or listen to an album or see a video of a band that do what they want to do, you feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's only so many bands that can have the career of like Slayer and AC/DC of like having that same genre sound. I mean,
Yeah.
I've always gravitated more towards the bands that are willing to try something new, and if it doesn't work, that they're still willing to work on their sound to do what they want to do, because that turns out to be the most real.
Yeah, absolutely. For us, it's very important. You know, we have a lot of people come to us and say, "Oh, your sound is unique. This is, you know, what I want to hear." It's like it means a lot to me when they come to me and they say, "Oh, you're doing something different." It's not that I'm trying to do something different. It's just that that's what I can do. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do something like other things. Of course, I've got points of reference, and I've got you know, bands I love and music I like and to listen to and to hear and to take inspiration from. But it's different than you know, taking out the output has to be personal, at least for us. We need it to be that way. Otherwise, we wouldn't do that.
Right. And one thing that's on the back of my mind, playing drums myself.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell are you guys so fast?
Don't tell me. I'm not a drummer, so
No, I mean like all of you as a band, yeah.
No. I'm kidding. It's like we have this weird. We had this weird situation 3 years ago when we ran out of drummer, and we had to find a drummer which could be at the level we needed. You know, in Italy it's not easy to find the right people to do that in a professional way. There are a lot of good musicians and good drummers and good everything. But you don't only need the good technical skilled guy. You know, you'll also need the good mentally skilled guy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And so we decided. Actually, it has been looking at that now. It has been a pretty risky choice. But Francesco, that was our singer and guitar player, he said, "Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be the drummer." And we were like, "Well, you know. Okay, let's try. It's all or nothing, you know." And he decided to do that, and he's one of the most dedicated and one of the most strong wheels I've ever met in my life. And that's how he made it possible. Being 15 hours per day on the drums and just trying to learn Fleshgod Apocalypse before learning drums. Mm-hmm. And now after 3 years, we can call him a drummer probably. But in the beginning it hasn't been easy, you know. We had a lot of difficulties, but we knew that we wanted it to be that way because we know that we are the right people to do that. It's one very important thing for us. We know each other very good, and we know that we all have the same goal, and we all look at the job we have in the same way, and that's something really, really important.
Oh, that's the way to be too. And I'm just
and then that's to answer your question. That's why we go so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know actually. It's just because we like it that way probably, and just because the things we write sound good that way.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really want to do that. We're not like, okay, let's go as fast as possible because it's better. It's not like that.
Oh yeah.
We do that because okay, I wrote this, I got this idea, and and this idea works at those BPMs, and then and if you go slower, it sounds worse. If you go faster than that, it sounds worse. That's his speed, you know.
Oh yeah, you got to find the right tempo for the right song.
Yeah. That's the point.
Yeah, and being a drummer myself, this is actually my 16th year playing drums, and
All right.
I can't play one of your songs.
Yeah, I mean, our drummer is really naturally skilled. You know, I couldn't do that myself. I can tell you, I can't. I tried to beat some of the drums sometimes for fun.
Mm-hmm.
No way. Okay, I just do guitars and that's it. I'm happy with that. I don't want to change.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
So after this current tour with Kataklysm, what do you have planned for the rest of the year?
For now, we're just planning to have a period off because we after this tour we're heading back to Italy, and the day after we're back in Italy. We're gonna fly Norway for one festival.
Oh, cool.
And then back home. And then we're gonna start focusing on writing the new album, because so far we hadn't got a real period off to focus on that, and we want to have it in the right way. We want to take our time to do that. I'm not saying that we're not going to tour anymore.
Oh yeah.
We have to, of course, because you can't really stop. But we want to take the right break to at least plan how to do that, and we have a plan about it coming out. Hopefully before the summer of next year or during the summer. Let's see. Hopefully that'll be possible. And so we definitely need to sit there and say, okay, let's do it.
Oh, cool. So you've been able to tour with a lot of great bands over the last few years.
Yeah.
If you were able to do your own headlining tour for the next album, who would you want to bring with you on tour?
That's an interesting question. It depends from where it would be. If you mean here in the United States, for example, that would be different than from Europe for us, because the two markets are pretty different, and so if you want to build a package here or there, you have to see different things. To make it work.
Oh yes.
And it's not really easy for me to answer this question. There are a lot of bands I love and I'd love to tour with, and I already toured with, and we get along together, and so it's really not easy. Let me think. For sure, personally, I would love to do a headlining tour, which would be a death metal tour. Or at least an extreme metal tour with, maybe also old school bands, like not really new chorus bands. It's trying to build a package like that. That's really too much. It's hard for me to answer to make to take out names.
Oh sure.
There are so many bands we love to tour with. And all the names I can think of now are probably beginners, so I wouldn't say that we want to headline on those guys with it, or at least at the same level. So I don't know.
Well, say you get the opportunity to tour with them too as like main support.
I mean, I would love to. Okay, we toured in the past. We toured with Suffocation, Dying Fetus, Origin as well. We toured with Kataklysm, our great band, and. Let me think. We got a bunch of those. I love the Faceless, for example, live.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that wouldn't be a straight death metal package, you know what I mean? The Faceless are a very good band live, and we love each other also, so it'll be a good one for sure from the beginning.
Yeah, actually, I just went to go see them last Friday in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and
Right.
was able to interview the guitarist Wes Hodge,
Yeah.
which was very cool.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And then speaking about the great bands we haven't got the opportunity to tour with so far, Cannibal Corpse, for example, or Behemoth, of course, Dimmu Borgir, or all the bands we love. I have thousands of them.
There's a lot of great choices out there for sure.
Yeah.
So for the new album, have you guys started writing riffs yet, or is it just in your mind?
Yeah, we have some ideas, and nothing finished, or just something here and there. And we have, of course, the idea of the concept we want to use. But as I told you, we need a just a moment, just when we stop and we think about it.
Oh,
you know, in a proper way. Because it's also about the matter of the how we write the album. It's the process we use is not really straight. It's like being that we have different things to put together into an album with the orchestral arrangements and more extreme metal part to put together. We need to find the right way to start from a point and go to another one and back on the first one. And it's not really the straightest way of writing music.
Yeah, true.
So you need time and you need to reason a lot of things.
Do you have any favorite songs that you like to play live? Like every show you love playing this song?
Oh, you mean Fleshgod song?
Yeah.
I really like the Egoism.
Great song.
It's a song from Agony, which is a little bit more rocky than the other ones, and I like it because it gives you the chance to headbang properly. and I like to headbang on stages.
Oh, same here.
Of course, I like to play the Violation because it's pretty much the song where usually the crowd goes more crazy, so it's more funny, more fun.
Yeah, it must be fun seeing like all the circle pits and everything that happen while you're playing.
It is, and sometimes I have to say I miss some of those because I'm like headbanging, so I can't see through my hair and stuff. So I'm just okay. I just take the normal position, the standing position. I say, did it happen or not? Hopefully,
Yeah, and like here at Station 4, there's like a giant black poles coming down the center, so when they like mosh too hard, they run right into them and get knocked out.
Yeah. It's risky, You don't want to be there.
I've saved a couple of kids from that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, just to wrap things up, is there anything you'd like to mention that I haven't brought up yet, or anything that's coming up for the future?
I think we pretty much did it all. I mean, we, as I told you, we're really excited about the writing the new album because it's now we're touring since 2 years almost without stop. And the last album we wrote it under a little bit of pressure, I have to say, because it was the first album for us on Nuclear Blast, and you know how it is, Second album. I really hope we can get the relaxed time. It won't be like that, I'm sure, but kind of relaxed time to do the next album because we want to do our best. And I really hope to see you all guys. I talk to the people now to see you all guys again out there with new material because we all have this feeling we all want to bring it out.
Yeah, and the only request that I have, and kind of led to it earlier, I just want you guys to make the most real album that you guys want to make. Not just necessarily for the fans, but something that you actually want to make.
That's something I can promise you from now. We will do it, I'm sure. We can't do anything different than that. I mean, we wouldn't do something that we don't believe in. That's for sure.
I'm very glad to hear that too. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in just a couple hours. So
cheers.
Once again, this is Cristiano from Fleshgod Apocalypse. This is that drummer guy Josh Runquist. Thank you.